Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's your favorite professor, Dr. T. So, in one of my videos, I was talking about evaluating functions. So, just to give you a little recap of that with the Nspire calculator, there's many ways you can get to the graphs, but we'll just do real quick. I believe it was x cubed minus 1 or something like that. And then I did the split table. So if you look here, if you click menu and you split the screen with the table, you can see the values. Okay. So there's a skill that you learn in algebra in the K-5 grades. Sometimes it's using objects, or maybe even in K2, K3, we're talking about objects like apples and oranges in a sentence with an equal sign. So that can relate to higher levels of math. So I like to connect algebra all the way through. And I'm telling you, parents and students, everyone, the earlier you start to think about mathematics in an abstract way, using an abstract methods, you'll understand when you get to algebra, whereas everyone's like, why do we ever introduce letters into math? Well, when we write essays, we can introduce numbers in our essays. I mean, everything has a logical order in any case. So what I want to show you is, let me insert a page. Insert a page. So I'm going to insert a calculator page. All right, so these are called user-defined functions, and there's other ways you can do it, but we're just going to define that, f of x as equal to x cubed. I believe it was x cubed minus 1. And what you can do is you can actually, substitute values in, right? So technically, when we're learning this, we substitute, let's say 2 for x, and we would do 2 to the third power and then minus 1. But with the user-defined function, I can actually do f of 3. And it will give me the value. Now, if you look back at the table here, you see x is 3 here. What's the value? 26. Pretty cool, right? I know. So I just wanted to give a different perspective of how the graph, the function, the table all connect. Okay? So I just wanted to connect those things, right? So if you look at the graph right now, you cannot see 26 here, right? But if I click on this and change this to 30, we can do graph trace, and I can move this. Let me move this out the way. Move this text out the way. So right now, that's where the point is. But I can actually drag this up and get to 3. I'm getting closer. And here we go. Okay, so now you can actually see the value in the table, which is right here, and connect it to the graph. And then if you wanted to maybe do your own table, right? Or you could use this to check your work. You understand? Oh, and then if you wanted to actually verify it yourself, so 3 to the third minus 1, like if you wanted to go back and do it by hand in the old-fashioned way. Okay, so this is just something really small that you can connect from before you learn how to use letters like X in your functions or in your sentence, your structure for how to think about how algebra is connected to all the things that you learn when you get there. Okay, so you can use this as practice, and you can use this to check your answers. You can use this to verify your points on your graph. It's all forward and backward. They all connect. Okay. And then also being able to describe what is happening as the X value increases, right? So if you go back here and you look at this, hopefully it doesn't move too fast, but what's happening as X increases? Well, y, or f of x, is increasing very rapidly. And you can see that how fast this is moving up. Okay. So as always, thank you for watching. If there is something you would like for me to show you, or if there is something you're wondering about in this video, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give me a like, and you can share this video. And as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.